Hello my dear friends and welcome to my channel. My name is Barbara and today we're going to be looking at the Sagittarius moon. So this video is for you if you do have this moon sign placement. If you're a cross watcher, welcome as well. The moon sign is all about our inner world. It's all about who we truly are deep down inside behind closed doors. So whether we are expressing it or not, it also deals with the mother, and sometimes it also deals with past lives that we may have had. So Sagittarius moon, love this energy, super fiery, super passionate. You guys are all about freedom, learning new things, expansion, okay? Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. So on an emotional level, you guys are looking to expand, you're looking to learn. This is why sometimes the Sagittarius moon is known to be the bachelor of the Zodiac, because of the fact that, again, you guys can't be in dynamics that suffocate you, okay? You can't be in dynamics that don't allow you to be emotionally free. If you're able to find someone who is basically on the same page as you, wants to do the same things as you, it's going to work out, or even friendships as well, okay? Or if it's someone that allows you to leave, come back, leave, come back, that's going to be ideal for the Sagittarius moon. Otherwise, you guys can't. You get too suffocated because you're meant to expand, is really what that is. And how does the Sagittarius moon expand? Through learning. So if you're a Sagittarius moon from young, you probably have been really interested in, the meaning of life, wondering, why are we here? What am I doing here? What is my meaning? What is my purpose? These are the types of questions the Sagittarius moon really asks themselves. And then what happens? You guys set out on a quest to find those answers. This is why a lot of the time you guys are interested in travel. You're going to be interested in meeting new people, different cultures. You could even be interested in learning new languages, all these sorts of things, that anything to expand the mind. Because if we look at the symbol for the Sagittarius moon, it is the centaur. It's actually the only mythological creature out of all the symbols. And really what it means is you're half up in the clouds, okay? And you're half on the earth plane. So a lot of the time you guys are questioning things, right? And you're also grounding them into this reality at the same time. So this is really what the Sagittarian energy is. No one can ever catch you guys. Nobody's ever going to know where you guys are, because you're on to the next. You have friends, a lot of different friend groups. You're going to be interested, again, in so many different people from so many different walks of life. So you could literally have friends who are on a huge age range, right? You could literally be friends with young people all the way to elderly people, everybody. There is no judgment with the Sagittarius moon. People who have intense stories, who have been in certain circumstances, all these sorts of things. And you guys are going to magnetize these people towards you, because for you guys, it's all about, what can this person teach me on a higher self level? You're not really consciously thinking this. So also what tends to happen is a lot of people say we are meant to master our opposition before we cross over, right? So for you guys, the opposition is going to be Gemini, okay? So you guys bounce off of Gemini. So what tends to happen with the Sagittarius energy actually is, because you guys want to learn so many things, you guys are going to be scattered, okay? That's the Gemini energy coming through. And really what you're meant to do is pick one thing and stick to that thing and see it through till the end. Because the Sagittarius energy, and I've seen this in a lot of people who are, I guess we would consider accomplished, but they're just public figures. So they're charts that are accessible to us, right? A lot of these people have had Sagittarius moon, okay? They are basically able to pick one thing that they like and push it through till the end, because that's that fiery go-getter energy. It's very masculine in that way. So if you guys are able to find something that you really like to do, you're going to be very successful at it. So this can be on a range. I've seen musicians have a Sag moon. I've even seen athletes. So Sagittarian energy, once again, because it is the centaur, right? It's half human, half horse. You guys are going to be really good at athletics, okay? So some of you could be interested in athletics, or just sports in general, to basically get the energy flowing in your body. It could be very beneficial for you guys, okay? But again, it's all about travel, okay? So some of you, I don't know why I'm getting the vision of some of you moving around and playing soccer. Maybe someone who tunes into this is interested in that, right? But again, that's very Sagittarian energy, where it's you're doing the athletics, you get to move around, okay? You get to be free in that way. So very good placement if you're interested, again, in anything that's basically going to push you forward. So athletics would be good. Music is actually one thing. It really depends on the rest of your charts. But Sagittarius moon is going to see it through till the end when they pick that thing that they like, but it's going to take them a while to find it. Now, another thing with the Sag moon is because of the fact that you guys are learning through different people, it's going to take you a while basically to get to that point to pick that thing that you guys want to do, okay? So it's going to take you a while to get there. And what happens with the Sag moon is you guys set out on the quest. So you guys go learn all these things, okay? Sometimes the Sag moon is going to create their own philosophy in life. Sometimes they're going to create their own religion or spiritual beliefs, whatever it is, right? But you guys, a lot of the time, the Sag moon is going to just have belief systems that are basically different than maybe what their family has. because of the fact that, again, you guys want to know the deeper meaning of things, okay? You guys just want to learn. So through going, like, you know, exploring and maybe traveling to different countries, learning different cultures, through this experience, you guys are going to kind of formulate your own belief system. Very, very Sag moon energy. And sometimes it's just going to be like your own thing. It's not going to be like a label where it's like, this is the religion I pick, or this is the spiritual belief I pick. It's like sometimes you're going to pick this thing you like from this religion, this thing you like from this belief system, kind of formulate it into your own thing. And then what happens after? So after you guys have kind of gathered all this information, you guys go off and teach. Okay, so that's the thing with like Sagittarian Jupiter energy, especially in the moon sign. It's like you guys are teachers in one way, shape, or form. So, you know, some of you might be tuning in and saying, I'm not interested in teaching or whatever, right? But it's like, we have to also understand that like teaching doesn't necessarily have to be like, I'm going to go teach math class now, right? Teaching sometimes is just like you saying something to your friend and inspiring your friend, right? It's like you just being who you are as a person is going to teach others in one way, shape, or form, whoever resonates with your energy. So you guys are teachers, huge teachers, meant to teach something. And again, it's connected to like a spiritual meaning. So a lot of the time it's going to be like a higher spiritual purpose is really what the Sag moon is here to do. Keep in mind, doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be an actual spiritual teacher teaching about spirituality. You can be, again, into athletics, or you could be into music, or you could be into interior design, whatever. It can manifest differently for different people. It really depends on the rest of your natal chart. But you guys are here to teach other people to basically be in that energy of truth is really what that is. Because you guys find your own truth. Okay, that's really important. Because truth, I find, is a high vibration, super high. It's higher than, I find the vibration of truth to be like higher even than love and gratitude. Because like when you're in your truth, it's like, it's all of these vibrations together, right? You are in love, you are in gratitude, all these sorts of things. So that's really what's going on with the Sag moon. You guys do tend to be known to be the bachelor of the zodiac. So like I mentioned way earlier, you guys basically need to find someone who's going to allow you to be emotionally free on an emotional level. Okay, so it's either someone who has the same belief systems as you, someone who's okay with maybe moving around to like the different places you're traveling to, or someone who allows you to leave and then come back to them. So this is why a lot of the time, like the Sag moon, you know, it's interesting because even when we look at cheating and whatever, right, you have actually Sagittarius moon as one of the placements for quote unquote cheating. But it's like you guys just need to find someone who understands you is really what that is. Okay, so that's really what's going on with the Sagittarius moon. It's all about freedom, sometimes entrepreneurship, because entrepreneurship is connected to that freedom. You guys want to travel, you guys want to learn. What tends to happen with you guys also, it's all about higher learning. So it's either like you guys are learning through people, places, and things, cultures, traveling, all these sorts of things. Or you could be someone who's interested in getting a lot of certificates, right? You could be someone who's interested in, like, maybe you're a dance instructor and then you want to become, I don't know, a yoga instructor, Pilates instructor, then you want to go do something completely different, become a chef, whatever, right? Sagittarius is stimulated, all about the mind, right? So you guys are stimulated as long as you're stimulated mentally, okay? You guys are basically in your element, okay? But also it can be things like the traditional route. So it could be like school, then you go get your bachelor's degree, then you do your master's, PhD, whatever, right? It could also be this type of route. So it really depends on the rest of your charts to see like what direction you're going to go in. But Sagittarian energy is really this, okay? They are really all about expanding the mind, learning as much as they can, gathering as much information as they can, and then going off to teach it in one way, shape, or form. Now, another thing for you guys is the relationship with the mother. So we incarnate as souls. So when we come through onto this earth plane, what tends to happen is the soul has a certain desire of like a type of mother that they want to have. For the Sagittarius moon child, you guys want to have a mother that's going to allow you to be emotionally free. Okay, that's like the main thing for you guys. But what tends to happen is we get the exact opposite of that. So for you guys, a lot of the time you do end up having a mother that might be overbearing or controlling or just like doesn't allow you to be free. So tries to constrict you in one way, shape, or form, or like tie you down. And you guys do not like this. So what tends to happen is, again, because there's the most amount of growth, you guys are meant to break out of like that constriction that the mother has put on you and then go off and be free and go off and be yourselves and travel. That's why like on an emotional level, you guys have a deep need for freedom because you probably had a mother who didn't allow you guys to be free. Now, you know, we have to look at like, let's say like the father took on the mother role, or maybe there was a lack of a mother. You have to look at all of those scenarios to see how it could have manifested within you. But generally it's like whoever was the feminine energy in your life, like the dominant feminine energy, they were probably overbearing in one way, shape, or form, didn't allow you to be free, and now you're constantly looking for freedom. You're seeking freedom. Another version of a mother that the Sagittarius moon may have had is a mother that was too focused on herself and kind of like doing her own thing and not really focusing on the child. So there could have been that type of mother as well. So that brings me into my final thing, which are the past lives that you guys may have had. So for Sagittarius moon, the past lives you guys may have had are anything to do with Sagittarian like qualities. So you could have been a wanderer, you could have been someone who was just like set out on a quest, you could have been a philosopher, so you could have even like written down certain philosophies and like ideas that you had and maybe shared them with people. This is the thing, it's like Jupiter and like Sag, like the energy of Jupiter and Sag in general is like, it's all about expansion and expanding the mind. So this is really what you guys were doing probably in a past life as well. Maybe you were some sort of spiritual teacher in one way, shape, or form. Because the thing is with Sag too, it's like if Sag goes too much into the shadow aspects of it, because every sign has its light side and its shadow side. So what might have happened for you guys in a past life or even in this lifetime is you guys could have gone too much into like religion or like become very like dogmatic in that sense where it's like it's so super rigid, there's no room for like any sort of interpretation, all these sorts of things. So that could have happened as well. There's a lot of different ways the energy can manifest. Obviously, it really does depend on the rest of your chart, the upbringing, all these sorts of things. But this is the Sagittarian energy overall. I'm going to wrap up the Sagittarius moon video here. I do hope that you guys did enjoy it. Please make sure you like the video if you did. Let me know in the comments below as well. Share and subscribe, and I hope you all have a beautiful rest of the day.